Hey, welcome back. This just in from our friends at BilletSpin. There you go. Let me open this up off screen just in case there's some personal info in here. When you get them from the manufacturers, you're much more likely to have some personal info inside the box. Looks like we're good today. There we go. Throw that box out of here and let's get into it. So this is not something I just bought, but it's something I bought before. And I was chatting with Rich, and apparently they're working on a new mechanism. So it's not done yet. He's gonna send it to me when it is done. But in the meantime, he installed a piece of it that's really critical that I am excited to check out, which is replacing, I think it's like a brass piece inside of here with an Ultim piece, and it's supposed to really improve the action and make it less likely to get some like brass shavings in there that can get things kind of stuck. Oh, wow. That immediately feels completely different. It is so smooth. Oh man, you guys are gonna like this a lot. So he asked me actually if I wanted to do on both of my CamPens, and I said, you know what, let me just keep one on the old one. I always like to compare things, and this one was really good. Like this Zerk one would kind of stick. Like if I just barely did it like that, it would sometimes stick, or if I pushed it to here, it could kind of stick partway through, whereas this one's pretty darn good. Actually, I've seen him do it, and he kind of does it like this, which is kind of cool. But man, this is on a whole nother level. So this was not nearly as good as that before. I don't know if you can hear it, but it is like silent. It is way better. So let's see if I can make it stick now. No. And then, no way. That is now like one of the best actions of any pen I have. I think it's the best action. I don't think I have another pen with that kind of action. Wow, that's really nice. Just so you can see what's happening on the other end. That's really cool. Very smooth. And apparently he says the Ultim is like extremely resilient and will last a really long time. Has the similar wear resistance, he said, to the brass from his testing. They apparently modulate these a ton of times in testing. And he apologized and said, hey, look, we're always trying to get better, and this is heading in the right direction. So, man, I'm really impressed with that. I'm going to see if I can get the camera to pick up the difference in sound between the two. So what I want you to pay attention to is when it goes this way. Now when it goes back, it's too fast. You won't really be able to hear it. So I don't know if you can hear that, but there's a little sound in the action coming over this way. Now let's try this guy. There's like almost no sound or friction. That is really nice. If you push on it here, you can make a little sound because you kind of create some friction. But if you push it on the side, it's almost none there. So I am really impressed, super pleased with this. I was actually even considering trading this Zerk one because I was kind of like, I got Zerk because it's supposed to be smoother, ended up not really being smoother. Not that these guys are, but like in my experience with like my smooth precision pens, I find them a little smoother. So I was kind of buying this to be my premium pen, and the action wasn't even as good as my regular one. That was like half the price. I think this was like $280 and this was $150. So I was gonna like kind of get rid of this, but that's really nice. Maybe I'm gonna keep that now. Well, thanks so much to the team at BilletSpin, Rich in particular. Fantastic work on that. I'm really impressed. Here's their info if you want to go check them out, billetspin.com. They do a bunch of other designs and stuff. The CamPen is like my favorite design that they do. It's for a lot of reasons. I think it's super simplistic, kind of a nice little weight to it and size to it and stuff. Definitely a big fan of this design. So I think that's all for now. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.